bring it up. And back down. And again. And again. Bring your feet together. You're going to lean down and touch the toes. Roll it up. That's very loud, isn't it? Alexa, volume 4. Touch the toes again. Good. Now we're going to roll from our necks. So we're going to roll slowly from our necks and arching our back. So if I face the side, we're literally rolling down. We're trying not to have a flat back. We're going to roll our necks down, our shoulders, then touch our toes. You should be a little bit further down. You might not be touching your toes yet, but you should be quite far down. Good. Bring it up. Remember not to come up too quickly. Roll it up. And one more time, we're going down. And roll it up. Last time, we're going to touch the floor and then we're going to walk out. Walk out onto our hands, and now I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see me on the floor. There we go. So we're going to come up onto our toes, push your heels into the ground, straighten your knees. Just going to warm our knees up by bending and stretching, but not putting any weight onto the knees on the floor. Just keep bending them until they feel a little bit warmer. Good. Come onto your knees and sit on your bottom. And put our feet together. Sit up straight. Use your core, so try not to hunch over like this. And if you can't sit up straight without holding anything, you can put your hands behind you. Eventually I want you to be able to take your hands off and pull yourself up. Now consciously try and push your knees into the ground. You don't have to use your elbows. If you need help, then you can push your elbows down. Now we're going to take our arms up, using our core, sucking them in, taking it out, and now we're going to lean forwards. Now try not to hunch your back and lean forwards. Try to lift your chest over and put your nose down to your toes. Good. Straighten your backs. And again, arms up and out, and lift your chest and down. Good, pull up, and one more time. Up, out, lift your chest and down. Good. Now we're going to take our legs out, so point them out in front of you. Stretch them out as far as you can. Now, if you want to put the stretch further, you can flex your toes really hard. Not that you can see it on Instagram, but flex your toes up, or point your toes really hard, and that should stretch you more as well. You can switch between the two, so you can just keep flexing and stretching, but try not to be just relaxed, because then it's not a conscious effort into the stretch. So be aware of your whole entire body. Now take our arms up, take them out, Now we're going to touch our toes as much as you can, and lean your chest into the ground. Now again, try not to hunch. Bring your chest up. Make sure your chest goes forwards first, up and over. Good. One more time. Out. Chest. Don't worry if you can't get your back flat on the floor, but if you can, well done. Good. Take our arms up. Twist to the side and put your nose onto your knee. Good. Arms up, twist the other side, and over. Sounds like someone's trimming their grass in their garden. Now we're going to take our arms up and just lean straight forwards. Making sure that your chest goes up and over. Try to round your back if you can. Good. Now I'm going to take one arm up and over. And other side. That sounds funny. And up. Now we're going to take our hands here. Very old meditation music, isn't it? And we're going to crawl our hands forwards as far as you can. Remember, still keeping your chest up. Oh, Instagram is reconnecting. There we go, we're back. Good. Now this might feel a bit funny. We're going to take one leg, whichever leg, and I'm going to twist it this way, behind us. Now, this might be hard for you to sit up straight, so don't worry. You can bring your legs slightly in front of you, but you want it to be as far out as it can. Now, take one arm, and I'm going to go towards this leg. Good. Now, this might also feel a bit funny. I want you to lean backwards and lay down. This stretches out the hip flexors. You don't have to be flat completely on your back. You can just go onto your elbows, but consciously point that toe and stretch the leg. You should feel it about here. And if you can lay flat, then please do. A bit like an air guitar situation. Pull up. Now we're going to lean forwards. Okay? So as far as you can. Don't worry, I'm not very good at this, so if you feel like you're not very good, don't worry. Keep doing it and you'll get better. Lean forwards as far as you can. Remember not to... Yeah? Pull your shoulders back and your chest forwards. Some people can go really far down and go onto their bellies. Some others can't. And that's alright. Good. Bring this leg in. Bring this leg round. Shake your knees out. Good. Open them up. And switch. You can take one arm up. We're going to come over towards this leg. Good. Now lean far back as you can. Don't worry if you can't get laid down. It might take you some time to lay down. It's okay. Just breathe through the stretch. Pull up, and now we're going to lean forwards as far as you can. Good. Shake your legs out. Bit of a different one, isn't it? Stretches out this though and your hip flexors. Now we're going to point our toes for this one as far as you can in front of you. So not just pointing our toes, we want to point our ankles as well. Take our arms up. Now chest first, shoulders back, lean down to your nose to your knees or your hands to your toes. And pull up again. Good. Swing your legs round. Come onto one knee. And we're going to stretch forwards. Pull back, put your nose to your knee if you can. If you want to stretch it further, flex this front foot. Bring it forwards again. Twist it to the side. Just here. Good, pull it back and switch legs. Push it forwards. It's Amber screaming indoors. She wants to come in the garden. Pull back, point your toes. Pull forwards and twist to the side. You can keep your heel on the ground, or you can have it off, but the heel on the ground stretches it a little bit further. Good. Good. Now we're going to take one leg, push it forwards, bring it back, push it forwards, bring it back, push it forwards, bring it back, until you're in the splits, or as far in as you can go. keep going until you think you can't go any further. Good. Remember that you can use 2 objects to keep your back straight if you want. It's always good to have your back as straight as possible, because when your hands are on the floor you're leaning forward like I just did. If you can sit up straight it hurts, but if you can sit up straight and take your hands off, that's also good. Other leg. Again. Keep going until you're in the splits, or as far as you think you can go. Make sure you do hold your stretches for as long as you can. You're in the splits. Hold it for as long as you can, because then when the muscles bounce back, it's easier to go back to. Whereas if you hold it for a small amount of time, the stretch might not, it might just be about to go a little bit further and then you won't know. So just hold it for a little bit longer than you normally would. And well done, everybody. Keep doing those splits. If you can do them 2 more times, it forms a muscle memory, so it will help your muscles remember where to go back to. But yes, well done everyone.